Hello, everyone. My name is Ellen Canal. I'm here with showpig.com, and we have another one of our consigners for the debut coming up this week on Thursday, March 23rd. Today, we have Eric Robb with us. Eric is representing Robb Livestock, and we're really excited to have his offering here in the debut. So, Eric, if you want to go ahead and just tell us a little bit about your operation and your family there in Kentucky.
So I'm from Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Actually, I'm from Central Illinois. I moved to Harrodsburg in 2014 after college. We started raising Berkshire hogs there in it'd probably been 2015. That's what we primarily raised. We had a few crossbreds there a few years ago, but I just decided to focus more on the Berkshires. I really enjoy them pretty well. But we have a pretty small operation. We really only farrow for 3 sows um, twice a year, and we shoot for shows, usually state fair, maybe sometimes for the summer type shows or anything like that. But primarily state fair type show pigs. But um, we also sell feeder hogs. Some of our bottom ends we kind of sell as feeder hogs and whatnot. So they all can't be show pigs. So, but um, but yeah, just a nice little small operation.
Yes, a manageable one. How about that?
Yes, we try.
So what inspired you to be a part of the show pig industry?
Well, we've been raising hogs my entire life. Grew up on a small 20-acre farm in Illinois. Um, had about roughly between 12 to 20 sows, depending on the year. My dad loved Chesters. I wasn't a huge fan of them, but I mean, it is what it is. But we mostly had Chesters and then had a few Hamps and crossbreds and Durocs. So, just a handful of different breeds. But then when I was a teenager, early teens, we got some Berks, and I liked them pretty well. So I grew fond of them pretty quick, and that's kind of all she wrote there. So
So as you went through growing up in the swine industry, and as you decided I'm gonna continue this after college and make it part of my life, what's the greatest piece of advice someone has given you as you've gone through raising livestock, I guess, just in general?
I mean, there are quite a few different pieces of advice people have given me, but I have learned a lot doing it on my own. I've learned a lot just by trial and error, but actually Taylor wanted me to say that in 2018 we had a champion Burt Gilt at the Kentucky State Fair, and Will Winters was the judge, and we went up to him after the show and was like, "What would you breed this gilt to?" And he said, "Injured reserve," and we were like, "Okay." So we did that fall, and that next summer we took a little February pig, boar pig, to the summertime conference, and he was champion Burke Boar. His name was Strut. Went to Schaefer's Gold Rush, and then we ended up selling another littermate boar to him, a littermate boar to him to Southern Gold. So we were pretty excited on how that litter turned out, but we were pretty happy with what Will suggested.
Yeah, you're glad you took that advice. Yeah.
Yes.
Worked out well. No, that's awesome.
Yep.
I love that. And Taylor is your wife. You mentioned Taylor.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about your family.
So Taylor's my wife. We have a 5-year-old son, Brock, and I don't know. Things are starting to get pretty crazy. He just started soccer this last week, so soccer practice. So I think things are going to start getting hectic with sports and showing and just trying to get everything maintained and accomplished. So,
Yeah, the
but
older we get,
yep,
it doesn't get any easier, I don't think.
yeah, I don't think so either.
Uh, okay, so back to your operation. As you guys look at your sows and your Berkshire herd, what's the primary goal that you are trying to reach?
So I mean, I guess I'm shooting for the quality over quantity right now, and but we kind of got like a few different types. Like we do want to shoot for some of the primarily show pigs, but I do like to have the productive sows, and so, you got to have those to keep generating those hogs. So, um, and then we also sell a handful of feeder hogs, like I said earlier, and we just want to just have a good product to go. Whichever type of animal we sell, we just want to have a good product. So.
Yeah, you want to have happy customers at the end of the day.
Yep.
No matter what their goal is.
Yep.
Happy customers are good. So tell us a little bit about the pigs that you're offering in the debut. What are, obviously they're Berkshires, but what are their target shows? What are your favorite matings in there? Just a little bit about this group.
So I've got two different matings. The first one is the Ride the Lightning on our Jet Black sow. We're pretty happy with that litter. They're an early January litter. I mean, you could shoot for some state fairs or maybe some of those later jackpot shows or anything like that. But I mean, I like these hogs pretty well. They're really consistent in how they look, and I mean, I don't know what else to say about them. I mean, I think they're pretty good, but then the other, there's two gilts that were offered in this that are in this sale that are they are jet blacks on our shattered sow that we have, and our shattered sow is a little more rugged, and I thought this mating was going to work pretty well, and I think it did. The bad thing is, I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing. The one thing I was kind of disappointed in was that there weren't any boars in this litter to have barras, because she usually generates some pretty good barras, but they're all gilts, and they're all pretty darn good. So
Lots of gills to choose from, right?
yep.
That's the good part. Lots to choose from. So why did you choose to consign to the debut, and what drew you to showpig.com?
Well, I mean, showpig.com is a very large platform, and many people get on it. And I thought it would be good to kind of get outside of Kentucky, broaden my horizon on trying to market myself and our operation. And I feel like showpig.com would be a good fit for that. And Tanya Fender, got a shout out to her. She's the one who kind of told me about this particular sale and said that it'd be a good opportunity for me for it. So
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're excited to have you. We're excited to see the lots from Robb Livestock. You can see them now on the sale on showpig.com, and be sure to check back on Thursday, March 23rd for the sale.